Going on, everyone? Looks like I got notified. We are live. Who's live with me? Anybody out there? Do. 3 minutes late. Do. Oops. Oopsie. Alright, where's that coming from? What? What's up, True Grit? I'm just trying to get set up. It takes me. I gotta figure this out. It takes me like 20 minutes to get set up, but this is my second time, and trying to get it faster, making sure things are all connected. So what's going on? You want to look at anything before the open? Did you get on this Discord yet? Gotta get on this Discord, man. Aha, Steam it. Nice, dude. I'm trying to figure out if this D Live is any good. And it's a crypto decentralized internet. So I kind of like it. I think I need better internet, but it should be coming through. Gonna save some bandwidth. That's pretty cool, dude. Steemit should have a live apparatus pretty soon as well. It did have it on DTube for a little while, and I upload videos from there as well. But they used to have a live apparatus, and I think they're trying to fix that. But hopefully we can get that live as well. It's all about crypto nowadays. I know I'm streaming through YouTube, but I'm pretty sure that YouTube and Google are going to get in trouble for censorship soon through antitrust laws. Yeah, Trump's coming on. That's my time. That's in 6 o'clock. So I got a stream going through Discord that I'm listening to in my right ear, so waiting for that to come on. Anyways, so what's going on? You want to you in any of these cryptos? I really want Steemit to kick it high, so I can cash out a little bit and get my trading up and running again. Just metals. Cool. Let's see. I'm gonna change over my user. Check it out. We've got 20 minutes until the open. See, this is the rollover on, this is a weekly chart on S&P. You got the double top. You had the crossover the 34, then back into the 34. That's the bearish retracement, and then it fell over. Now we're just retracing back in, and it could do the same thing it did down here. Crossed over, and then the reverse head and shoulders, and then kept going. So what I'm seeing is maybe, just maybe, a left shoulder, a head, and then a right shoulder if it's true. If not, it'll hit resistance and fall over. But we are showing a long-term double top and a trend reversal. So that's a lot of work to do if it's going to turn around. Gold. I'm still looking at the reverse head and shoulders on gold. It hasn't broken down. It's just taken an elongated route. I mean, this whole thing over here could be the quite literally the right shoulder. I thought the right shoulder did complete, but it did come down at a higher low. So it's just the right shoulder trying to complete, and 1400 looks like a good spot. What was that? Yeah, 1400. Maybe a back and forth, back and forth. It is a long-term chart. So I think Trump's going to restructure the Fed here soon. I think the World Bank whatever the appointment by Obama, the World Bank appointment stepped down. So I think that Trump has a new appointment coming to the World Bank. So I mean, this is just getting better by the day. Where is silver at? HL. Oh, I made the measured move. Those are my notes from way back when. Remember? Weekly charts take forever. The old days, it was a high flyer, 1 to 1, if I remember. Yeah, I would just, if you're still in it and still accumulating, I would just, it's never, I mean, if you're a trader, yeah, you should have gone out a long time ago. If you're an investor, I mean, just throw in $100, couple $100 a month, and accumulate. I mean, it's at its lows. I mean, you can't go wrong with that average in on the bottom like that. I remember I did that once on, I think if I remember right, Unidyne. I think that's the name of it. Way long time ago. Unidyne, penny stock, right? And I was doing real estate, and I was like all interested in trading, and I would just throw in like $50 a month, and then one day it was worth like $9,000. It had a trend break, and I was like rich. And I was just like, throwing in a couple dimes every month. So I mean, if that's the way you want to play it, long term, I mean, it's at its lows. I mean, if it breaks down, I probably want to sell half and carry on, but I don't think that's going to happen. Let's look at silver. I haven't looked at any of these for a while. You can tell because my whole list is all screwed up. Still a lot of work to do for silver. It's got a long-term chart to break out of. I would watch it come back into the chart pattern. And do another whipsaw like it did down here. Maybe get above the pattern this time, above that balance point. I think I remember 1850 is the break. Yeah, 1850 to break where it broke last time. 1850. That 1850 was long-term breakout where it broke out the last time, and to get into these previous lows and then ride the range, maybe do a little consolidation, and then an off and running again. Maybe we can match the triple top. But I don't. Sometimes you need the money. I mean, I sold a bunch of physical silver to start my business, and that's the way I've always done it. I always save it, and then I sell it to trade it in on another asset. And I bought my house like that, bought my car like that, I opened a business like that. So now I'm accumulating again. But that's just me. I mean, you need it sometimes. It's insurance, I've been making e-juice for about 5 years, and the FDA got involved, so I had to shit or get off the pot, and so I decided to open up a brand of e-juice, and it's right on it's on my desktop, Lasting Vape. And I also started selling CBD oil, full spectrum CBD oil. There's no middleman. I buy it from the source in Colorado. So I do both of those, and I almost opened up a shop. I almost did, but I didn't. So I'm regretting it now because no one's calling in the winter. I was doing pretty good in the summer. But that's what I've been doing, waiting for Bitcoin to turn around. I think it's coming around now, so I'm getting back on the waves. Plus gold and silver. I think Trump is going to restructure the Fed and go back to the gold standard. I think it's going to happen. I really think it's going to happen. But now it's just like anything else. Once you stop doing something, it dies off, and then now you got to rebuild it. So I got to rebuild it. It's my second day on. I got a new way of doing it, streaming. Hit me up, dude. LastingVape.com. I got a page for CBD oil. And I tried a lot of them before I picked one to sell. There's a lot of crap out there. The good stuff, you can really tell the difference. You can feel it. Only the good stuff, baby. Got to make sure it's full spectrum too. Full spectrum is full spectrum has a whole. It's in the terpenes. A lot of cannabinoids are in the terpenes, and There's a slight, if you have to get a drug test, it's probably not a good idea because it has a very small amount of THC in it. You can't get high from it, but it's important to have THC because it's part of the cannabinoids. CBD is a cannabinoid, THC is a cannabinoid, and there's this whole slew of other ones that are very, very good for you. But the full spectrum hemp oil has like 7 different terpenes or cannabinoids in the terpenes, like the sap of it, and when you put them all together, it's called the entourage effect, and it's much better because they all communicate with each other in the endocannabinoid system, and it's really good for you guys. Really good for you. Why do you use it? Well, it's to help a lot of things. For me, it helped my sleeping patterns. I'm a night owl. I'm still a night owl, but it helps you relax. Um, it basically does whatever you need at the moment because the endocannabinoid system is a whole brain organ receptor system that puts your body in homeostasis. So basically, whatever you need at the moment, the endocannabinoid system communicates with those systems, and it gives directions and operations. Um, CBD is a big one. It combats inflammation directly. The chronic diseases that we're all having uh, is a cause of inflammation, and I think there's a big reason why they don't want you to have it, and it's been illegal for over a century. Um, I mean, livestock used to eat the hemp. It used to be in our food supply. Everyone used to have hemp cereal on the table. They would they prescribed cannabis. Doctors prescribed it way back when for the same symptoms: anxiety, sleep, inflammation. When you grow it, it takes bad stuff out of the soil, and it refreshes the soil. Unlike a lot of plants that deplete the soil. The thing is it's illegal for a whole slew of reasons: health, environment. Um, but they want you to think that it's bad for you because you can get high. What's funny though, the misinformation is THC. I just had a discussion about this earlier. THC in its raw form, like the plant itself, is THCA. Um, and you have to light it to get high. And when you light it above 220 degrees, the THCA, the acid, the A and the THC is acid. The acid falls off, it burns off, and then you can get high, and that's how the receptors take it. But if you eat it raw, you can't get high. So it's just a big propaganda, misinformation. The plant is bad because it gets you high. It only gets you high because you light it. That's like guns are illegal. It's the same thing they pull on us. You know, we should ban we should ban. How did they put it? We should ban sober drivers so no one will die from drunk drivers. I don't know. It's stupid the way we. It's a big propaganda machine. You got to look at it as the best vegetable on the market. Even the seeds of the cannabis plant are like 50% protein. There are cultures in the Himalayas that are living off of the plant itself, like sustainable. I mean, it's crazy. So Trump signed the farm bill. Hemp is legal now. The DEA can't say anything about it. It's funny. But anyways, I think we're gonna open here. So, I'm gonna try to get to daily silver miners and stuff soon. I'm gonna do the overall market cap review, but I've been trying to fix my pipes still, so I got all the leaks fixed. Now I got a bunch of walls to replace. Uh, that's a good question. I don't see why not, because it's legal in Canada. I bet you Canada has some good full spectrum stuff going on. Just make sure it's full spectrum CBD. Um, but yeah, I'll ship it to Canada. It might be a big shipping charge, but it wouldn't be that much. I like to steam it still. I was looking at Bitcoin earlier. Where'd it go? Oh, it's right there in front of me. That's the 60-minute chart on Bitcoin. We got a hammer opening. Let's see how we open. Do we open strong above the candle on this hammer in continuation, or are we going to consolidate for the rest of the evening? I don't know. I got the percent volumes here. DLT was the big winner, I think, where the continuation went in. There's a daily chart here. Into resistance, back into support, stair step into support, and then continuation flat top break, the launching pad. So that's going to be a good one. TRX, that's a nice accumulation pattern that broke out. So that's a continuation as well. Went for steam. It broke out, came all the way back into support. So I was hoping for a bigger run, but no. All my money's in Steam. On Steemit, I got 1,000 shares almost. So, and then Link, the end of the day here, Link picked up the pace. I would maybe wait for consolidation, but it went over resistance, came back into support, and now we have a continuation. So let's see how that opens. LTC was a good one to watch. Gonna get a nice continuation on that, hopefully. On the weekly, it hit the 34, so it's a long-term resistance level. So I got a minute. Let's see how fast it can update. What happened, True Grit? Did something go, something stop? Did it pause? I look at them all all the time frames to gather evidence, mainly off the weekly charts, to make sure that I have a good OBV, to make sure that I'm not buying into an oversold situation, stuff like that. But once I check the long-term charts, then I mean, trading off if you're trading for the day, if you want a day trade, I mean the 60-minute charts are appropriate. But long-term charts are mainly what swing trading is all about, and I'm a swing trader. Hold it for a couple days and stuff. If I was going to go shorter term, if I was going to hold something for 20 minutes, yeah, I would use the 5, 10, 15 and watch those resistance levels and trade in, trade out. But that's much harder than a swing trade because I'm using the same techniques, but I have a long-term outlook. So always make sure the long-term trade is intact before you do a short-term trade on that. If you have a negative or a downtrend in a long-term chart, you shouldn't be trading long on a daily chart. You know what I mean, or a intraday chart. I need to get more real estate. Oh, I see. Well, that's good to know, True Grit. I need to see if I don't. I'm not smart enough to figure this out. I do have a bunch of cautions over here, and I need to change. I think my output bitrate. I can't do it now. I think I'm not smart enough to figure it out, but I'll try to fix that. I noticed that too on YouTube. Um, the live stream went well, but the other live stream didn't complete very well. So, True Grit, you're listening off of Steemit, right? Let me get rid of that. Yeah, I'm still live. Should be alright. I don't know. Okay. I'll figure it out. I noticed that yesterday too, so I'm glad you mentioned it. Oh, I'm on YouTube. Yeah, I'll figure it out. I appreciate the info. But the live streaming through Restream has been a charm, though. So should we live stream through the through the national announcement? I hear it's supposed to be pretty big. I understand that RBG is gonna find herself in a bind if she can't show up to court and produce her opinions. You have to show up to give your opinions, and when you can't show up, then you're rendered useless. So maybe an impeachment of a Supreme Court justice. I think there's going to be more than one notice tonight. Public notice. Maybe I shouldn't have this on. Got the new candle on the Binance coins. Everything's updating, so it's going to take a minute, but looks like we opened up on Steam. Where'd it go? I need a big rung on Steam so I can sell it. Yeah, the rumor mill on that is pretty rampant. A lot of the deep state characters went silent. Not sure why. Hillary Clinton posted on Christmas was it Christmas or New Year's, a 20-year-old picture. So a lot of chatter that that was posted by someone in her administration and wasn't really posted by her. I don't know. Um, Things are changing rapidly, and it's getting what do you call it when it accelerates? It's going parabolic, man. I hope these people go to jail. I'm so tired. Working 3 jobs, you know. Everything's so expensive. The money's not real. Taxes are through the roof, and they still want more. That's crazy. Come on, let's look for a runner. They're all campaigning at Gitmo. Yeah. Or on one of those barges. I think that a lot of people are in trouble, and the media is largely keeping it silent so panic doesn't ensue. Um, Largely because the media is complicit in all these crimes. They've been lying to us for a very long time and hiding all the crimes. Um, and they're complicit in the fact that the politicians are getting away with it. They're all in it. And it's like, what's his name? It's a big club and you're not in it. Well, times are going to change. Um, that's a nice pattern. Watch for a breakout on that. Look in the True Grit. Look in the description for the Binance. Binance is a great trading platform. Very easy to get in and out. Throw in a couple $100. There's you might have to pay a little bit to get some coin, but I think it's called Abra on your phone. It's called Abra. And you can, with your credit card, you can buy some crypto. I don't trust Coinbase anymore. It's not free. I don't understand. When they say it's free, it's going to be double the price. When they say it's clean water, it's dirty water. When they say it's the Patriot Act, it's not anything to do with patriots. It's to go after them. They're just Saul Alinsky. That's their Rules for Radicals. You got to read that one to understand where they're coming from. Saul Alinsky. I think a trend change coming on DLT. Yeah, free healthcare for immigrants, or not immigrants, illegals. That's what they're mainly going after. And I'm pretty sure if they don't watch out, that their federal voting status is going to be null and void, because they are disrupting the voting process. And I mean, I wouldn't put it past something coming up in the next presidential election that California gets barred from voting or participating in the general election, because they're all illegals. Um, it's crazy. I mean, it's been going on for a long time, but I mean, I grew up in California, and no, they never had a license or anything, and no insurance, and everyone else had to buy insurance, and if they would hit your car, and nothing would happen to them, and I remember one time they killed this. There was a high speed chase, and some illegals killed like 6 people on a corner or something, and all that happened to them was they were deported. It's crazy. It was a while ago. And but if you and I hit 6 people on the side, we involuntary manslaughter or manslaughter or something. I don't know. We'd be in jail forever, and we have to pay for insurance, and they didn't have to pay, and I don't know how it is now, but it's coming around. I think once we hit that capacity of 30-40% of people waking up, I think it's coming around. It's not going to happen forever. And besides, as far as I can tell, it's the gerrymandering in California that made the state blue. I know that there's a lot of red surrounding all those areas. And I mean, they were doing ballot harvesting and stuff too. But as far as I know, too, California voter rolls, people, they haven't updated their voter rolls. So someone that, like myself, I bet, that lived in California for years and then moved away, California hasn't updated their voter rolls. I bet you I'm still on there. It's crazy. It's a corporation. We need to think of it that way. They're not operating under law, under the Constitution. They're operating under a corporation, under the Uniform Commercial Code. I don't see anything happening here. Second day in a row. It was that one day I thought things are heating up. Got to get on here. Second day in a row, everything's kind of null. Looks like PIVX is the best performing on the open. Hot's doing well, but it's a diluted coin. I can just see it's just diluted. It's still below 0 too on the OBV. Yeah, I think it's at a bottom. Hecla, was it Hecla Mining? Neo's looks like some volume coming in on Neo. $1 hour and 40 minutes to the speech. Everyone's. I'm listening into my right ear. Everyone's in a anticipation. Martial law, national emergency, military on the border. Build the wall. We don't need you. Shut it down. Hope he releases FISA. Just totally drops the hammer in 1 hour of speech. Looks like Neo, PIVX. It looks like Via picking up the pace on the volume. There was a leak from Pompeo. Pompeo, through breaking news 911, I think it was, says that he read the speech, and Pompeo says basically, get ready. Trump is going to make big news. Yeah, a lot of speculation going on. We're not even sure if it's going to be a national emergency or not. No one knows anything. It's all speculation, but it's most likely about the border and whatever else. Ruth Bader Ginsburg, um, impeachment, maybe um, maybe FISA reports dropping unredacted. Um, Maybe a major indictment unsealed. HRC going to Gitmo soon. I don't know. I hope he drops the hammer. GTO, GTO. There, rare, rare, rare. There it goes. Got some volume and some this little pick me up on GTO. GTO, GTO. Damn. Look at that 1 minute chart. Good thing you're not wasting away. Watch for a retracement back into support. Pick it up on support. Volume looks good. It hit the Fibonacci limits up there. I think this is the 1 minute chart. Yeah, there. That's. I think it was set on 3 minute chart. This is a 1 minute chart now. So let it come back in. Oh yeah, that's another speculative point too. Yeah, you're right. Announcing ending the Fed. There's a lot of good things coming up. I'm pretty sure a lot of indictments need to be released first, though, before a lot of these big chess moves come into play. Though I don't know, unless they're already been immobilized. These powers. Yeah, Trump. If Trump goes down there and makes a speech, it says you're all fired. I'm replacing you all. Oh my god. GTO, GTO. It's coming into play. Watch for the spike low. Watch for the legs. Got to get the legs. The legs. The wicks pointing down. Watch for some spikes. Watch for a U-turn. Nice J curve forming. 60-minute chart. Popped, came back into support. GTO's got a nice nice pattern on the daily. Looks like on the weekly it wants to pop. It's very tight in that range there. If it was me, I would have my order down here at the 34. See if it'll sling down and get you. Come down and get you. It's 675, 676. Come on, Spike Low. It's a new song out. Spike Low. Now that I've got my target, let's see if we can't get a some legs showing. Ooh, ooh. So tight in here, I can't get it right. Nice inverted hammer. Looking for a 2-bar reversal now. I got no legs. Oh my god, it's so sensitive. Above 50% of the previous candle is support. So let's see if we can't get a close above 50%. That would be above the 34. Bitcoin still doesn't have support on that closing hammer. Still waiting. Still watching GTO. Looking for a reversal now. I don't have any legs. I was looking for some nice legs. But it did come all the way back into the breakout point, so it's a good retracement. Looking for a pop back up. Looks like above 50% roll. Previous candle. Nice inverted hammer. Doesn't mean anything. It's only half the hour. Slamming it really hard back in. There's some leg. Come on, GTO. Show me some leg. Some more leg. Let's change this to a 3-minute chart. Let's see. Let's do that. Now I can see everything. A couple 3-minute bounces off of the 34. Got the pop, came all the way back in. Good buying opportunity if it will hold. And judging by the long-term charts, I have a incline trend change over the 34. Looking for a nice pop on GTO. And when these things get really tight in these long-term charts, I mean, look how far away the 34 is on the weekly chart. It's all the way at 114.34. It's a double and a half once this thing gets going. "23 minutes to ETA on President Trump's speech." Looks like I got a reversal on GTO bottom pattern here. Let's see if we can't get this thing rolling. It's got good volume so far on the open. Let's take a look at some others. Looks like Pivx had a good open. Nice continuation pattern. Nice reversal on GTO. $7.15 is the flat top break. Let's see if we can't get that all the way up. Break, break, break. This could be a good one. Volume's still good. I thought the speech was in 20 minutes. I guess it's an hour and 20 minutes. I thought it was 6 o'clock my time, but I guess it's 7 o'clock my time? That's retarded. Neo looks like a nice continuation. Looking for a reversal coming on PIVX. GTO. GTO. The best percentage volume so far today. I don't see much else going on. I got the 3 on the top there. Link is good. IOST. Some those top 5 are good to watch. I don't see Steam anywhere on percentage volume. It looks like it just got shot down. Dead on volume. Come on, Steam! REP had a good run the other day. We'll watch for a previous high break on the daily. Looks like a promising one too if it can pick up volume. Storm, it's got that same look across the 34 and the weekly coming across the 8. That same look for a nice little pop. ONT looks like a good continuation. Same thing, pop and pop, 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 pop. These things are really tightly squeezed between resistance and support. Price has to make a move. A little price pinch is what I used to call it. And a flat top break coming. So like GTO for continuation. We got Link. Looks like it's been rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. That's a nice continuation pattern into support. Watch it run. Intraday though, looks like it ran for too long though. Might need to retrace a little bit, gather its legs and try again. Slam it, everything gone. PivX looks for a reversal. Nicely done. Nice legs all the way into support. Hammer, hammer, doji, boom. Three-bar pattern. And then a little rounding top here. Look for a reversal. Setting trend. Stay above that 8. The red line is the 8. That's pretty much it. that's what we're watching there. And then I'm gonna post Steam too, because it's gonna pick back up. Just gonna pull its head out. Already cracked the 34. Maybe it'll come back into support. I'm not sure. But I need this thing to run. Run, baby, run. Maybe up to the next previous low after it gets going. And that's about it for me. I don't know if you're still there, True Grit. But get yourself on that Discord. You can post questions in the morning. I'll see them on your precious metals. You can chat about whatever you want. But that's all I can see today. There's not much going on. I think the volume runners are just a few, so it's not that hard to figure out. Best bet is GTO. I like that that start today. Things that start in motion, stay in motion. That one of those things. Neo looks like a good break coming. Link continuation. IOST, nice 2-bar reversal continuation. Let's see if it can break out of that pattern. Looking for the pops. Anyways, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Don't know if I'm still alive or not anyways. But I'll catch you. Join the Discord. I'll see you. I'll try to fix my latency too. I don't know. See ya.